Hi, this is Viveka von Rosen, and I'm going to share with you today some of the reasons and ways to change your contact information on LinkedIn. So first of all, to get to your contact info, you're going to go to your profile, and you can do that either just by clicking on your name, or in the Me drop down, you can go to View Profile. Either one will take you there. Now, why it's important to adjust your contact information is that with this new user interface, it's more visible. So people are a lot more likely to click on that and click through. Before we get started though, I just want to make it clear to you that not everything you change in your contact information will be visible to everyone on LinkedIn. If someone is connected to you, they can see the contact information that you make visible. But if there is someone on LinkedIn who you are not connected to, you'll be able to see their profile URL, which you'd be able to see anyway. You'd be able to see their websites. And this is very interesting, actually, that Darren has made his phone number visible. In most cases, you will not actually see the phone number. So to adjust your contact info, you can click on See Contact Info, or just click on the pen, and then that will take you to the Edit Contact Info section of your profile. Once you're there, you'll scroll past the websites because we have a separate video on how to add and adjust your websites on LinkedIn. And then you will be able to add your phone number and adjust whether it is for work, mobile, or home. I have two recommendations. Number one, if you have a work number, obviously add it there. If you don't, or if you've only got a cell phone number, you might look at something like Google Voice, and then you know that any phone number that comes through there is coming from LinkedIn. But if you have a work number, obviously you're going to add that, and I would actually add your extension as well if you've got one. You can add your address here. Obviously, your work address, not your home address, just for safety reasons. And then you have the ability of adding your email address. Now, I definitely recommend adding your work email address to this section. By the way, LinkedIn just made a change in settings. You do not have to make this email address visible to everyone on LinkedIn. So just know that in the settings section, you can actually hide your email address. I always put my email address in the body of my profile. I've actually hidden it here from most people on LinkedIn. And the reason for that is too many people were putting me on their email lists without my permission. So you can easily find my email address. It'll take you about 10 seconds on my actual profile, just not in this contact section. You can add your Twitter address. If you've got a business Twitter account, you can add it here. If you have an instant messenger, if you use Skype or any of those, you can certainly add your instant messenger here. WeChat, if you do a lot of work outside of the US, your Google Hangouts, your Skype, should you want to do that. You can add your birthday. I actually don't recommend it. And if you do add your birthday, you probably don't want to make it visible to everybody. Of course, if you ever want to remove anything, you just pop back in here and make any changes that you want, and then click on Save. And I just want to reiterate that in most cases, the only contact info people who are not your connections, i.e. they've not invited you to connect or you've not invited them to connect, the most that they'll ever see is your websites and your Twitter address. So if you're uncomfortable with people seeing your email address and phone number, just know by default, people who are not first level connections will not see that. So once again, this has been Viveka von Rosen with Vengreso.com. Please feel free to reach out to us if you have any questions.